A Detroit bus driver is facing community backlash after live streaming himself, and I'll post that live stream so y'all can see the full video. It's about a half an hour long. I'll post both of them, his live stream and his response while he was answering questions live. So I'll post those separately so you can see them. He did a live stream offering free rides on a school bus to students who were walking to school during frigid weather conditions. As a gesture, he said, came from concern, but the school officials warned that could pose serious safety risk for a lot of different reasons, okay? For a lot of different reasons. We'll get into it here in a minute. So the guy's name is Daryl Beaver. He's the owner of Ellamin'Op. I just figured out that's what that is. Ellamin'Op Transportation. It's spelled really weird, but that's actually kind of cool. I like that name. Shout out to him for that LLC. He advertised an impromptu free rides on his Facebook page on January the 28th, encouraging parents on Detroit's east side to alert their children if they saw his yellow bus that they could get a free ride to where they're trying to get to. So Daryl wrote, "Hey, I'll be on the east side this morning finding kids that walk to school and giving them a free ride. Let your kids know if a yellow bus with LMA, whatever I said it right the first time. I can't even pronounce it. Transportation on it. It's safe to get on. Please share and drop some locations." Sorry, I just get tongue-tied. The post quickly raised alarms among parents and the Detroit Public Schools Community District officials. After receiving multiple reports, the district issued a mass text alert warning families that an unauthorized bus was operating in the area. So I've been talking about sex trafficking a lot. I've been talking about kidnaps a lot, missing kids a lot, and people doing weird things to kids. So this is good that everybody's antennas are up. You had a great opportunity to say, hey, something's not right here. And so the system worked and the people paid attention. They saw something and said something, right? The system worked. He's not even mad about it. An unauthorized bus was reported. Students should only ride official Detroit Public Schools buses on assigned routes. This was not an assigned route at this point in time. Beaver is not affiliated with the Detroit Public Schools and is only contracted to operate a planned route with Brainiac's Clubhouse Child Development Center. So yeah, he don't even work for the school district. However, officials reportedly confirmed that he allegedly dropped off at least one student at Fisher Magnet Upper Academy with parental permission. So this nice gesture he was trying to present, you only got one person and the parent had to agree to it. But again, there's a positive lesson here. An investigation reportedly found no evidence of malicious intent, but emphasized concerns about safety, liability, and precedent such actions could set. Let's talk about that right there. Let's pause it right there, because this is the lesson that he learned. First of all, safety concerns. Are you insured with the Detroit Public School System? I'm assuming that the bus drivers who work for their school system are insured. They have to be insured because you have all these souls, these young lives on your bus. Therefore, if you're not in their district, you're probably not insured by them, which means if something happens, who's going to be liable? You're going to be liable. Your company's going to be liable. Right? Second thing, liability. Again, if something happens, if you're driving out here in the snow, if it slides off and hits another car or injures a child, you're going to be liable. And if you're doing something that your insurance does not allow you to do, then they're now going to put that back on you. They're going to deny the claim, and now you're going to be fully responsible out of pocket for covering everybody involved, which could end up being a bunch of kids if you would have had a bunch of kids and something happened. Okay? And the president. So the president about this is imagine if you start doing this and everybody just say, okay, well, it was a nice gesture, so now other people will start doing it. You're going to notice how shit's going to start to hit the fan. And just because you did it right and nothing happened when you did it, other people do it and something bad's going to happen. Or other people are going to try to, it's like bad people are going to take advantage of good folks. Good situations will turn out bad for bad people. Right? You're going to have some folks that are going to see that as their opportunity to pounce and do something messed up, which sets the president in the wrong direction. Okay? Now, removing this gentleman from the equation, we do not have any information or evidence to suggest he had any nefarious intention, said the Detroit Public School Safety Police Chief Lambert Jackson by way of an article. But we're really focusing on sending the message to our young people. Do not get into vehicles with strangers. So this is stranger danger technically. Jackson warned that publicizing such actions could inspire bad actors to exploit relaxed guidelines. Again, that would set a bad precedent for other people to start doing it and take advantage and do something bad. The next person who's watching this now, we've given him an idea, a vehicle to have access to our children. Like I said, the incident occurred as Detroit experienced extreme cold with morning wind chills between 10 degrees and 15 degrees below zero. Beaver said the harsh conditions motivated him to act. I just jumped into help mode like it was freezing. I was in a bus for over an hour and my feet were frozen, so I felt bad to see these kids out there walking. He added that offering rides to random students is not something he typically does, and he said he does not make money from additional passengers. Reactions from the parents has been divided for obvious reasons. His intentions were good, yes. Ellamin'Op. I just thought about the name. That's the name of his company. Some defended him, saying his actions helped families who could not afford ride-share services. I wasn't mad. I was just hurt because we were really trying to get to work and school, parent Jimerson said by way of the news report. A Lyft ride is $50. I don't have $50 to get them to school at 6-something in the morning. But others, however, expressed serious concern about student safety. Who knows in this day and age what you would want to do with someone else's children? With insurance liability issues, safety issues, stranger danger issues, it's totally inappropriate. No charges are reportedly being pursued against him. He has agreed to stop offering rides to students who are not authorized in his route. Again, his heart is in the right place. But again, this should serve as a reminder to just make sure and do the legal stuff first. If you want to work for that school district and maybe you can work that out with them, you gotta say something, you gotta talk, you gotta don't just start advertising it, right? That's never a good thing. Most of the time it's not a good thing to just start advertising to start helping with people's kids. There's a lot of guidelines set up for a good reason, okay? But shout out to this brother. I think he did good. I just think it's a learning lesson.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
This thing is super simple. All we got to do is match where his heart is and match that in the actions and responsibilities. That's all we got to do. That's it. We just got to make sure and get the legal portions of that right and get that stuff correct. Rest of this is all good. Love the fact that this brother had a heart for the kids.
school do I go to? What school do I go to? Where that's at? What time the bus supposed to come? Okay, perfect. All right, no problem. Thank God they go all the way to Persian. I'm about to take them all the way to Persian, which is a little ways away from me, but they bus right behind them. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Freezing cold. I don't know if those kids or not. She got on goddamn pants. I don't know if those kids or not, but hey, what school y'all going to? I can't hear you. Debbie? I'll take her, come on. You can ride with me if you want to. Fisher, I can take her. No problem. You going to Fisher upper or lower? Fisher upper. Okay, I got you. I'll take it. No problem. You decided to wear a dang old dress today, girl? Oh, this is so cold outside. What's going on? I appreciate it. Man, my feet froze. I know it's cold outside. My feet still froze. This bus hasn't warmed up yet. And it's been on for over an hour. It was super cold. Hey, what school you going to? What school you going to? Debbie? You want me to take you? You good? All right. You don't catch the school bus for y'all school? Oh, wow. What grade you in? You in the 6th grade? Okay. Which door you go in? Okay. I let y'all here? What's up with this door here? Okay. Have a good one. You're welcome. What school you walking to? Huh? Debbie, you want me to take you? It's cold out here. I'll take you. I just dropped her off. I mean, you can walk. I ain't gonna make you get on, but if you want to ride, it's so super cold, I can't take you. All right. I'm just making sure. She's like, damn, if you weird, you trying to take me to school? I feel it. I mean, I don't know if I get on the bus with strangers either, but that ain't gonna stop me from trying, you know. That's a nice little walk she gotta go too. She like, hell no, I ain't getting on the bus with you. Weirdo. Dog, old girl said, hell no. A couple people said, hell no, I ain't getting on the bus with you, boy. My female drivers, I know they probably getting people on there. It is a crazy world out here though, for real. So it's like I most definitely understand. That's what's jacked up. You can't even help nobody because the world we live in is so fucked up. So like, I get why don't nobody want to get on the bus. Like, I'd be very scared to get on the bus myself. But that's just the world we live in. Like, man, you can't even help nobody. It's real good people out here still, and it's like people like, nah, I ain't getting on that damn bus with you, boy. And I understand for sure. I don't even take it personally. But we just live in a fucked up world where you can't even help your community out. Right. Make sure y'all share the live so it'll probably reach around to them. And next time they actually see like, oh, he a legit guy, you know, he actually out here serving the community, you know what I'm saying? Some of these back streets. I'm gonna actually probably go up to the school and let them know. I'm probably in the afternoon. I don't know. This shit harder than I thought. I'm just trying to help my people out, man. That's it. That's what's crazy, man. Like, it's so cold out here, bro. They like, hell no, I ain't getting on that bus, boy. I'm gonna shoot down a China Park and then I'm gone, man. I just wanna make sure. That's a crazy topic. So what, like, dang, so how do we separate the people that's actually out here helping the community from the people that's actually out here doing wrong, like kidnapping kids? Because it's like, that's the reason why they don't want to get on the bus with me as a safe person, because it's people out here that really do. I mean, I never heard nobody kidnapping a kid on the school bus, but however, it's a jacked up world out here where people actually kidnapping kids, and it's making it to the point where people that's real can't help nobody because people think they probably weird like other people. How do we fix that? How do we fix that? Make it right. Girl, shut up. You ain't around here. Yeah, so that's why I need y'all to share the live so it can move around and you know, spread around, and maybe it you know, it go into these parents' Facebook profiles, and now they can see that I'm legit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I need y'all to share, because I don't blame the kids ain't trying to get on. I don't blame them. Like, it's some weird people out here. Why do I feel like you safe? So I don't give a damn how cold it is. It's some weird people out here. So I'd rather walk and freeze to death before I get help from you. So I need y'all to share this live, man, because half the kids I just pulled up on trying to take to school, they damn near ran. It's like, man, how do we really fix this? How do we change this? Because it's not fair to the kids. It's not fair to people that's actually out here trying to help. Again, I understand why people will be not quick to get on the bus with a stranger. How do we change that, y'all? What's y'all suggestions? If y'all share this live and to get around to the parents, then they know, like, okay, Mr. Beaver of Ellamin'Op Transportation, he don't mean no harm, you know what I'm saying? He picking up the kids in the neighborhood. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hey, can y'all still hear me? 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 Can somebody say yeah if y'all can still hear me? Okay, bet. Appreciate it. Yeah, how do we fix that? Like, I just had about 4 kids. Man, my phone was. Yeah, I just had 4 kids, man, 4 or 5 kids say, hell no, I'm not getting on the bus with you. And it's like, damn, I ain't even mad at them because we live in a weird fucking world, bro, where you really can't do this. It ain't gonna stop me from trying to give back to the community, but it's like, that's kind of like a little sad little thing right there for me. Like, damn. Because, you know, you ain't on that, so it's like, man, it's weird. Exactly. Most definitely give our kids that talk. I appreciate that, nephew. But most of these kids ain't get on this bus. I get it, bro. So that's why y'all gotta share the live and turn this live up, turn this video up, so everybody know it's legit. I ain't no kidnapper. Cause hey, it's some kids, and I swear when I say they got a 30-minute walk, they got a 30-minute walk, and I'm like, where y'all going? They like, oh, we going to Denby. I'm like, you want me to take? No, they like, hell no, you ain't taking us on that bus. Hell no. So it's most definitely looking weird. I'm most definitely looking weird trying to help. I'm most definitely coming weird. They gonna go home and say, man, mommy, it was a weirdo on a school bus trying to take me to school. They said, fuck that. I mean, I get it. And that's why I felt like I wouldn't pull up in my regular car. You know, that's the reason why I drove the school bus. But again, the world we live in, I get it, bro. I can't take it personal, man. Can't take it personal. One girl was like, I want to, but I don't. I want to. I said, I just dropped the other girl off. I should have been like, I'm on Facebook Live, so if anything happens to you, if people gonna know something, you know what I'm saying, who did it. But that's why we gonna make sure we share this live, and we make sure we tell our kids that if you ever run into an Ellamin'Op bus, that's a legit company, and we give back. We don't charge. We do it for the community, man. That's what's gonna have to happen. We gonna get a lot of shares on this video, and they all gonna say Ellamin'Op is a legit company, and if y'all catch them right down the street, flag them down, and they gonna shoot y'all to the school or from school. So today, I'm probably gonna pull out. I really want to, because I'm gonna be in the Denby area. So I might pull up on Denby this afternoon, and if y'all kids go to Denby, let them know if they walking. Like, if you see an Ellamin'Op bus out there, let them know where you going, and they gonna take you to the crib. For sure. It's not a good idea to you. I'm for my people, man. I don't care what it look like. I know what it really is, so it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It can look weird for sure, but it ain't. It only really look weird to a weird motherfucker. I appreciate it. That's why I'm saying. That's why we gonna share the live, and we gonna. Hey, look. If you see bus 54, 56, it got Ellamin'Op. That's somebody legit. I ain't say get on the bus with anybody. But that's the same girl that was about 30. Oh no, that ain't. Oh no, that's the same dude, and he was just closer. That's the. Oh no, that's the girl. She said, hell no. She said, hell no. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all sharing. Yeah, we just gotta, it ain't, like I said, man, it's gonna always look, it can look weird in the beginning, but once I establish myself, and I got contracts, you know, I do actually school bus routes, you know what I'm saying? So I got 11 school buses. So my school bus name is actually around, you know what I'm saying? Right now it's cold outside, man. I'm just trying to make sure these kids get to school. And I appreciate you, Flint. I appreciate you, Flint. Yeah, we kind of cleared up. I don't got that many more kids that I'm seeing walking, so I'm going to go ahead and take it on in. But most definitely, man, y'all got, like, we got to know. Like, we do live in a jacked up community, man, where you can't really help nobody, man. If you help somebody, you look weird. But what's crazy is, if I ride past a kid that's freezing to death, and I ain't help, I'm still weird. It's like you can't win out here. Like, you can't win. Nigga, you weird for picking up kids and taking them to school, and you weird for letting them freeze and walk in freezing conditions while you on a warm bus. I'm gonna help my community, bro. And if it make me look bad a little bit, I'll take that hit. Where they at, man? Where they at? Where they at? I'll pick them up real quick. As if they walking to school. I'm not picking nobody up, and they mama got a brand new Benz in the driveway, man. That ain't gonna work for me. Right now I'm in the I'm on the east side in the Denby area. I'm actually about to take it in. I've been around. I've been to China Park. I've been to Fisher. I've been to Denby. So I'm basically about to take it in, man. I appreciate you. Exact. That's it. That's it. That's what we gotta do. Shut it live. Let people know I'm good. I get it, but I'm telling you, I'm like, woo, wait. I know she about to be cold. And this girl literally had a 30-minute walk, and I'm like, I can take you. It's only gonna, but she like, no. I'm like, I can't be mad at you for that, sweetheart. I can't be mad at you. It's hard for me to say, man. I couldn't tell my kids to get on a bus. If I find out my kids got on a bus that they don't know nothing about, I'd probably be mad too. So it's like, damn, do I still do it today? I wasn't even gonna do it because I thought about that. I was probably just trying to get a lot of shares on the post and then do it so it can go around a little bit. But something in my heart, man, like, man, no. And I got a couple people I was able to get. No, I think I only got one person. I was able to get one girl to school, man. And her mama was with her. So even if your mama walking with you, that's even better too. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a better judgment call. But I'm most definitely trying to help the people out, man. I ain't trying to harm nobody. They go to center line? Where y'all at? That's far, girl. I ain't no Uber driver now. I don't think there's no schools in this area. Oh, yes, it is. There's an elementary school over here. Hey, make sure y'all share the live. I'm legit. So y'all people don't think I'm trying to kidnap kids, man. Man, let me get a card. So this is my company right here, Ellamin'Op Transportation. That's my number. And this is actually my CDL school, Leave It to Beaver Bus Driver Training School. So I'm legit, man. Let them know I'm legit. And then if I can get enough shares, we can get these kids out here, like, I know, like China Park. They don't got daily transportation. Maybe they can put me in their budget for the school year, and I can help some of these kids get back and forth to school. Last year I drove around like this, and I was just picking up the homeless people and taking them to warming centers. Now, come on, sir. What you gonna do, bro? In the middle of the street. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just Harper Woods need buses bad. I've already emailed them, and like I said, I got 11 school buses, and I've been trying to work with. We gonna most definitely get some of these schools that got these kids walking. We gonna get a contract with them for sure. That's why I need y'all support. If I get y'all support, we gonna get these schools start going inside that budget and start getting these kids transportation. If we don't say nothing, they ain't gonna do nothing. China Park ain't got school buses at all. But there's another kid. I don't know. She going. Hey, what school you going to? What school you going to? What school you going to?
David?
I said, what school you going to?
No, I don't go to school.
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure. I'm helping the kids out, taking them to school. Okay. She like, nigga, I don't go to school, boy. My bad. It's about David? Who is David? Yeah, I'm about to be wet. I'm about to so this is my east side bus right here. I'm about to get off the east side bus and I'm about to go to the west. I got two drivers. I got one driver in Midtown right now doing the same thing. I don't know if they went live or not, but yeah, I got two female drivers on the west side doing the same thing. And I'm paying them $28 an hour, man. And I ain't saying that to brag, but I'm just trying to help my community out. That's why I need y'all to share these lives. So a school may see this and they give me my contract I deserve. And I'm doing it for free. I might as well get paid for it. So after school, I don't know what school I'm gonna pull up on. So after school, people that's walking. I think it'd be a lot easier after school. People be in groups after school. But today, I was able to only drop off one person because everybody else like, nah, bro. You a weirdo. Why you trying to drop me off on a school bus, bro? I most definitely get it. But I was able to drop off one person and it still made my day because I was able to help somebody. Even though like 1,000 people said, no, we ain't going on the bus with you. Like I said, I'm not even mad at them because I don't know how I would be mad if my kid got on the school bus, got on anything like with a stranger. You know, I would be mad. So I most definitely understand where these kids coming from, and they actually some smart kids, because we living in the jacked up world, man. And you know what's crazy around this time is where all the young girls getting kidnapped around like January, February. I don't know why. What about this month? But I think most of the last few girls that actually came up missing, it happened around this time of the year. Oh man, I appreciate the you know what, I appreciate that that whoever actually needed my cash app. Like my cash app is DJ, what is it? Damn. DJ Greasy Deposits. DJ Greezy Deposits. You should see my motorcycle on there, DJ Greasy Deposit. I appreciate anything, man. I ain't asking for nothing, but if y'all bless me, I'll be able to do a little more for sure. And I ain't asking for nothing though. I do get paid off content on Facebook, so I think that's some of the funds I get, and I put that towards everything I'm doing. But I do got my own contracts, so don't think I got school buses. You can't own a school bus without having contracts. So I do got my own contracts. I make my own money outside of Facebook, and I got school contracts, but I'm trying to get more contracts. But I'm just seeing, like I said, I'm seeing a whole lot of people that's walking to school. I'm seeing a whole lot of schools in the neighborhood. They make a lot of money off these schools, but they're not entering transportation into their budget. And that's kind of crazy to me. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm about to go ahead and end this live, man. I'm gonna reply to some of y'all comments for sure, man. And like I said, if y'all can just like share the live, and hopefully this get around to some of these parents, because that's my biggest thing. I want the parents to see what I'm doing so they can communicate with their kids and let their kids know if they see me out here, then I'm a legit guy. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing for me right now. A lot of kids I've seen that was walking to school in the cold, they didn't get on the bus because there's a stranger dude trying to pick them up on the bus, and I get it. But that's where y'all come in at. That's where the community come in at. And we gonna share this live, and we gonna let people know. If y'all see Ellamin'Op Transportation, we're a legit company. We got contracts, and we also give back to our community a whole lot, way more than we. Like, I lose so much money, and I don't call it losing, but I spend so much money on giving back. I don't profit off a lot of stuff. But this how, again, we're going to share the live, and we're going to let people know, if y'all see Ellamin'Op Transportation, school bus, anywhere around, and they offer you a ride, then they legit. That's all. That's my biggest goal right now. I'm not trying to make no money. I just want to help my community out. The money going to come. That's easy. I'm mainly trying to help my community out. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'm about to reply to some of y'all comments. Y'all have a blessed day, man. I'll see y'all in a minute. What up, dog? Tap in. I know y'all just got that call. I just got the same call. Yeah, they told on me. What up, dog? Man, that's crazy. So basically, it's a wrap, man. I ain't doing. Oh yeah, that's probably what happened. Who just got that call, man? Tap in. You got that? Yeah, they I'm surprised they ain't called me yet. So the stranger that they so the stranger they talking about is me. I'm the owner of Ellamin'Op Transportation. I seen kids walking in a dangerous cold weather, and I decided to step in and try to take these kids to school. However, like I told y'all earlier, I was gonna get some feedback, some negative feedback on that. Right. I told y'all I was gonna get some negative feedback. I expected it, and I don't care. So any DPS people that's watching, it was me. My credentials is good. I have a legitimate company. What am I doing? So if y'all, let me show y'all. I have a legitimate company. Y'all see that? That's my Risa card right there. Everybody can't drive a school bus. But we got our own school bus company. And we making sure these kids good. And I told y'all I was going to get some negative feedback. I don't understand how they give us these 6 days, a couple snow days, and then when the snow day is over with, it's safe for kids to walk to school. It's frustrating. Again, I do understand the concerns that people might have that a stranger is offering rides. However, I'm legit. My insurance is good. My credentials is good. My bus is inspected. Everything legit. They basically can't stop me for real. But of course, you got people in this world that just messed up, man. So that's why I need y'all to share the information and let them know we donate these services, man. Put my name on the school on the school board. If these kids got to walk to school in the cold, man, I'll come pick them up. We legit. Insurance good. License good. Paperwork good. I ain't worried about none of that. It's frustrating, man, when you trying to help your community, dog, and you just get and you get the negative feedback. But we don't care. They only doing that because they don't know who I am. I do a lot in the community. You know what I'm saying? So again, yes, y'all gave these kids 6 days of snow days, and then turn around and say, oh, you don't have no more snow days, so you have to walk to school and it's freezing cold. I'm not about to let that happen with my community, man. So I knew I was gonna get it. I knew I was gonna get some feedback off this, man. But guess what? That's why I need my supporters, man. I'm the stranger danger that they talking about, and now I'm no longer gonna be a stranger. So we needed that. We needed that call. So guess what? The next call gonna say, if you see an Ellamin'Op transportation bus offering kids a ride to school, he legit. He good. Come look at my paperwork. Come look at my license. Everything legit. I got the director of transportation call on my phone. All type of stuff, man. So again, I was gonna get some feedback, but we gonna make it work. They can't stop me. They can't stop me. I refuse to see some children walking to school in a freezing cold just so y'all can get money for attendance. If y'all tell me don't pick them up, but then y'all get them some other resources, then I ain't mad at y'all. But if y'all continue to allow these kids to walk to school, y'all gonna have to see me. I appreciate the support, man. But yeah, if the call y'all just got, I'm the stranger danger, man. I'm the stranger danger. Yeah, so like I said, man, y'all probably got that call. And again, I just don't understand that they get these kids. God dang, man. I said, go on my live, man. Y'all throwing me down. I need y'all to shut a live. And I need y'all to understand that it's always going to be some type of hate, man. I already knew who did it. The person inboxed me and told me I was a slime ball for picking up kids. As y'all can see, we legit. We legit. Yeah, man. So just let y'all let them know. Let them know. I just find it funny that after so many days of snow days, these kids got to walk to school in below and freezing weather, freezing temperatures. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to step up and get these kids to school. And of course, I can get the negative feedback, but I knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, so maybe me doing that is gonna force them to get these kids some emergency buses, some emergency transportation. Had I would have rolled past the kids and not offer a ride, if something happened to the kids, then they gonna call me a slime ball. I appreciate you. Yeah, they called me too, man. They going crazy. Man, you can't be great, man. So unfortunately, tomorrow I will be on the east side doing my bus route. And if I see some kids walking, I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna be on the news by tomorrow. I'm gonna be on Fox 2 by tomorrow. Somebody already inboxed me and told me they was gonna tell on me. The person who told, I'm not even gonna get that person famous though, because they want some attention. They probably want some clout, but they already texted me and told me I'm a slime ball for helping, for picking up kids. Yeah, I tried, man. Like I said, we a legit company, man. We got buses. We you know, we good. I'm about to get a lot of feedback off this, bro. Basically, the call said it was a stranger riding around in a yellow school bus offering kids rides to school. There's a safety concern, which let me be transparent with y'all. I most definitely understood. So I had a feeling today was going to be this. It was going to happen like this today only because they don't know who I am. And like I was telling a few of my people, like, if my kids get on the bus with a stranger, I'm going to be upset. So I get it. So I had to I had to approach the situation like this to get the negative feedback, just so when they start coming and seeing me, they know now I'm legit. So I had to go ahead and I had to bite that bullet. So I'm most definitely going to get in trouble. And not even really get in trouble. Like I said, I'm a legit company. My bus is good. I'm good to go. But however, look, they calling back now. They calling back now. I wonder if that's for the weather or that's for the school. I'm mad I ain't got my other phone on me. If y'all getting that call, somebody answer that call and then come back and tell me what they said, because they calling me now. Matter of fact, let me see if... Again, I'm not mad about the feedback. I'm not mad about the feedback. I knew I was going to get that. It's not about that. It's a safety concern. You got to understand that they don't know who I am. That's the reason why I told y'all to share it live, and y'all shared it. So guess what? Now, whoever need to see my paperwork, whoever need to see me and make sure I'm legit, come on with it. I'm ready. Yeah, that's what they was on. But now we got, now again, I'm a legit company. I got paperwork. I'm good to go. I'm going to get some feedback, negative and positive. But that's when I need y'all to just share the information, share the live. And let's get these kids to school safe, man, no matter what. Right, school going to be open tomorrow. There's going to be negative 15 wind chill. But the fact that they want to get paid, they going to open the schools up. And now these kids got to walk to school in the cold. That's exactly what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. Again, I understand their concerns. I'm just a black man riding around trying to get these kids to school. I understand it, man. I'm telling you. Again, that's why I need y'all to let them know that I'm not the weirdos that we got in our community, because it is most definitely weirdos in our community. So that's the reason why I'm not taking it personal. I'm not mad about the situation. It's most definitely some weirdo people in this community. And there's also some good people like myself in this community. And that's where it comes, where we got to stick together and we got to get these kids. It takes a village to raise. It takes a village to raise a child. And if it got to look negative to get positive, that's what it is. Let's go, Cleo. Let's go, best friend. They tripping. But again, share the live and say, this the stranger danger y'all was talking about, because I'm the person. I'm pretty sure they watched my video and they seen what I was doing. So I don't understand why would they say, like, make it seem like that, because I'm pretty sure they watched my video. That part. Just like they call the parent, they can make sure you right. That part right there. I mean, I can get somebody to ride with me, but if I'm a known company and I'm already showing who I am, I'm not gonna be extra to help nobody else's kids out. I mean, I want to help somebody out, but if I got to bend over backwards, I got 9 kids of my own, man. I'm not doing all that. However, I'm no longer going to ride and catch kids walking in the cold. It breaks my heart, man. Like, if y'all go look at my videos, and it's not just the kids I help out. If y'all go look at my videos, I ride around and I'll pick up the homeless and take them to the warming shelters also. So it's not just the kids, it's just this cold weather, man. I just feel so sorry to ride past a human being and just see them freezing, man. I can't even see an adult going through that, let alone a kid. So again, it's not just about a kid. It's about just humanity. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand the concerns. They don't know who I am, but now y'all know who I am. This video, these last couple of videos going crazy. So now y'all know who I am. I'll be on the news probably tomorrow or probably Friday with my school bus, and we gonna be talking about helping these kids out. Again, I'm gonna still help my community out, man. I don't want to go through all the BS if it's gonna take. I don't want to go through the BS. So the people on this live that trust me, y'all can look at my company. It's called Ellamin'Op Transportation. Again, Ellamin'Op. Matter of fact, with my car, I got a car somewhere. Let me get my card. So we ain't faking. We're a legitimate company, and we're trying to help our community out, man. But sometimes it just don't work out that way. So we is a legitimate company. This is my company right here. So if the Fox 2 News checking it out, here go my phone number directly. Ellamin'Op Transportation. Emergency pickup and drop off services. Today was an emergency, 100%, man. It was freezing out there, man. It was freezing. So today was most definitely an emergency. Also, I have a CDL school where I teach people how to drive buses. Leave it to Beaver Bus Driver Training School. So we do a whole lot for the community. We do a whole lot for the kids. And again, I just don't pick up kids, man. I be seeing adults freezing out there, man. And when we ride past them and we just let them die, then we get the negative feedback. But then we pick them up and still get the negative feedback? Come on now. Can't be serious. So that's my company right here. Legitimate company. That's my number. I'm not mad that it got to be second guess, man. I'm not mad. Because we just living in a crazy world, man. I wish I can be mad about what they talking about, but in reality, I cannot. I can't be mad because it's so many weird people in this world, man. And it's just sad. It's not their fault, man. It's not their fault. So many little girls out here that got kidnapped, and we never seen them again. So I get the concern. So I knew for a fact that it was gonna get to this point first, then get to the positive point. So once everybody do their research and they find out I'm legit and all that, then we're gonna be good to go. But I understand if a stranger rides up to my kids on the school bus and my kids get on that bus, I'm going to have a problem with that. So I'm not mad about that. However, the support I'm getting right now it's time to be positive with it. Now they know, okay, he legit. Where these kids at that need to ride to school, that's walking to school? We ain't gonna let them walk to school. We ain't letting no kids freeze. We ain't letting no kids freeze. No kids left behind over here. No, so what happened is today, and this was like, so what happened was this morning, because I got my own bus route I do. So after I do my bus route this morning, I'm noticing how cold it was on my school bus as I had it warming up. And I say, man, it's so cold on here. I said, man, there's no way there's going to be kids walking to school today. So, and I didn't even plan this at all. So as I got done with my route, I said, man, I'm going to offer some of these kids a ride to school. not really thinking about, you know, the feed. I was thinking about the feedback. I knew if I go live, it was gonna get some feedback. However, I did go live to protect me, myself, and the kids. Y'all see me with the kids on live on Facebook, so it should be a little bit better. You know, of course, y'all don't know me. I don't know y'all. And I most definitely picked up a couple kids. Well, I only picked up one. Most of the other kids say, hell no, we're not getting on that bus with you. And I understood that. But I was live, and I asked y'all to share the live so we can get some attention about it. So now they're going to call me, and they're going to try to come and ask me, as I'm a legit company, which I am. They're going to ask me, do I got insurance, which I do. They're going to ask me, do I have license, which I do. I'm all the way across the board legit. And then hopefully they put my information on the board for emergency purposes, that if a kid have to walk in a freezing cold, just call this number and he'll pick the kid up. So we're going to be all right. For sure. You can't go to jail for that. How I'm going to jail? If that's not kidnapping. For sure. I'm most definitely trying. No, they can't lock me up. If you follow my page, I've been in business for over 4 years. I've been driving school buses for a little bit over 12, 13 years. No, we legit. We good to go. We ain't worried about that. Man, what they gonna call me a trafficker? What the hell is I'm trafficking? There you go. For sure. For sure, 100%. Appreciate you, D-Nail. It only look bad because they don't know me. Once they know me, I'm good to go. Drive me to work. I got you. I appreciate it. No, I'm not going about it the wrong way to think. I'm going about it the right way. The problem is DPS want to save money. Some of these schools want to save money, so they will never hire a transportation company, no matter how much these kids walk into school. They don't really care that much. So that's when your community come in and you step up. They should make it, they should just make it, hold on. That's right. I'm most definitely a stranger. Nobody questioned that. That's why I don't blame nobody for feeling no type of way about it. But now we got their attention. I'm no longer a stranger. I'm right here. Don't nobody go public and go Facebook Live, and don't nobody go viral trying to do something wrong. Trust me. So yeah, I was a stranger, but thanks to y'all sharing the live, right? We ain't no strangers no more. We good to go. Let's go. Let's get these kids to school the right way. Because they sending messages about, because it's a stranger offering kids a ride to school. That's a stranger. So of course they said there is a safety concern, which is cool, which is good. That's supposed to happen. We got the call. Now whoever got that call, share this live right now and say he's a legit company. That's what I need y'all to do. Because I'm legit. Yeah, I just got 1,000 phone calls at one time. I appreciate you. I'm not gonna stop doing, man. I'm not gonna stop doing it. But we gonna do this together, man. Some people ain't gotta be. Man, I do so much for the community, man. It's half the stuff y'all don't even know about because I don't really publicize it. But right now, we going viral and we gonna make this work. Again, for those who, put my card out. For those of you who just tapping in, this is my company right here. And hopefully, I get enough traction to get these buses up out of here. Because I got a lot of buses. And only one of them going out every day. That part, Latoya. Now, again, I all these years of my life, I ain't never heard a school bus driver kidnapping people. However, we live in a world where anything is possible. So I get their concerns, man. I truly, truly, truly get their concerns. However, we going to show them that we are legit and we're not doing this for profit. See, the reason why schools shut down for those 6 snow days is because they're not going to lose any money. So, yes, let's not let the kids go to school on these snow days because we still get paid. However, once those amount of snow days runs out, we don't give a goddamn how they get there, when they get there, long as they get there. And if they got to freeze to death on their way there, please, by any means, send your kids to school. That's when my happy-go-lucky ass came out and said, I'm not letting my community go through this. I'm going to step up and do something about it. Because it hurt my heart to see these little kids walking. So I know for a fact if I pull up on these kids and say, hey, do you need a ride? It's going to get some negative feedback. But once the negative feedback come and they say, oh, he's not the weirdos that's out in the community. He actually a legit company. Now, guess what? Ain't nobody about to walk the school code no more after this. Ain't nobody about to walk the school code no more after this. Oh my God, Latoya, that part. Hey, drop y'all kids' bus driver names in the comments. I sent my kid to school in the Uber one day with Brianna, and somehow Jason the one took her to school. So again, you right. Hey, Latoya, you talking because you right. That's real stranger dangers right there. I sent my kids to school in the Uber with Brianna. Somehow, my daughter came home and said Jason dropped her off. I didn't understand that. You're right. Right. Hey, take my flyer down. Ellamin'Op Transportation. I'm keeping that kids. Did anybody drop their bus driver name down in the okay, Mr. Smith, Mr. Allen. Okay. And you know what's crazy? Legally, y'all know legally kids if you look up the law, kids cannot, unless it's a personal vehicle that they drive it in, legally kids cannot drive anything or ride on anything besides a yellow school bus to school. Uber, Lyft, and all that, legally they don't supposed to do that. I want y'all to do that research. I didn't have time to work with nobody. What I'm saying is, when you see a problem, see, you know what's crazy? And I want y'all to really, I really want y'all to really feel this where I'm coming from. Because the problem be what y'all saying. If you see something, you got to say something. I believe in that. If everybody, it's more not weirdos out here than weirdos. And it's so many young women out here that have been kidnapped for real. And it comes from people minding their business. If you for your people, sometimes you got to mind somebody else's business. And it hurt my feelings, man, because I know, like, me personally, I'm going to talk about, what's her name? The young lady who got kidnapped. Not kidnapped, who was with her auntie's dude. What's her name? Isaiah Harris. If I was that bus driver, I promise you, it would have been a little bit harder, because I ain't dropping my kids. None of my students getting dropped off on the corner. I'm taking them to the crib. So, all that mind your business shit, guess what happened? Kids come up missing when you mind your business. Kids come up missing when you mind your business. And guess what? I wasn't minding my business this morning. And it was it was a kid that I was able to drop off. And she had on a dress. She went to my son's school. And she had on a whole dress. And guess what? That school got school buses. Why is she walking to school? So I don't want to hear that, you know. No, I'm minding my business. I ain't minding my business. I'm minding my community. And if I got to get negative feedback to help, I don't give a flying F. I'm gonna keep it a little professional. So today I knew for a fact I was gonna get this feedback, and guess what? I'm getting the feedback I wanted. Now all the school buses about to go out. Watch this. I want y'all to comment right now and tell me if your kid was walking to school and they fell out for being cold, and you found out a bus driver that was going that way seen your kid fall out and never helped them, what would you say about that bus driver? So we live in a damn if you don't, damn if you do world. I tried to help out, stranger danger. Again, I'm agreeing with y'all. I will not want my kids to get on a bus with a stranger. But now, since my community has spoken with me, we're no longer strangers no more. We Ellamin'Op Transportation. Man, it's not another bus company out here that's doing this. And there's people out here that's making millions off our community. When I say they making millions off our community having these bus routes going on, I ain't never seen the bus get donated to make sure these kids get to school for free. Come on, man. I ain't making nothing with y'all. DPS ain't paying me a dime. But I ain't never seen these big companies go out here and make sure these kids get to school. If I'm gonna tell you like this, if DPS forced the big companies to do what I was doing, I wouldn't have to do it. But you got these big, huge, billion-dollar companies who will ride past these kids and let them freeze to death. But no, my big black self with the broke down bus I got is legit. It passed inspection. But guess what? I put that old F on the road and I said, I'm going to make sure these kids get to school. So if y'all want to help DPS or y'all want to help these kids, how about y'all tag National Trails? How about y'all tag these big companies, these million-dollar companies who already making money in DPS, already making millions every year in DPS, and have them pick up these kids from school? And I wouldn't have to do it. This wasn't planned for real. Like when I woke up and I coded, this wasn't like a planned thing. However, it most definitely, when I put it on live, I said I'm gonna go live because if a kid do get on the bus, I want to protect myself and I want to protect the kid and I want them to feel comfortable. So I did go live, but then I knew once I went live, it was gonna get a lot of positive feedback because there's kids out here that's walking in the cold. We can't be having that. So now I'm no longer a stranger, Facebook, thanks to y'all. I'm no longer a stranger. I'm a legit company, and y'all gonna make sure y'all represent me, and we gonna get these kids to school safe. And I don't gotta be the driver. I don't gotta be the company. But we gonna make sure that these school buses out here that's making all these millions of dollars off the community have an obligation to pick up a stranded kid just walking down the street if they going to the same school. I don't know about y'all, but if Naziah Harris, bus driver, wasn't minding his own business or her own business, she'd probably still be alive right now, man. Because she would have made sure she got in that house. Dang, okay. Oh, yeah, I just got a call from Channel 7. Hey, let me take this phone call. Channel 7 called me first, so I'm gonna take that interview. And I'm gonna tap in back with y'all, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. This Channel 7 calling me right now.
Only in America tonight, a case of the rules getting in the way. Last week in Detroit, a licensed school bus driver finished his route, but then saw lots of other kids walking to school freezing and miserable, and he decided to help, or try to anyway.
I'm most definitely looking weird trying to help.
As Daryl Beaver live streamed his efforts, the well-raised kids of Detroit mostly did not accept a ride from a strange man with a bus. As well they should not.
I'm for my people, man. I don't care what it looked like.
But two things happened once parents realized Beaver was volunteering rides. First, he got loads of requests.
I knew we needed help, but I didn't think it was that bad. My Facebook, my emails, everything is just flooding with.
And let's be real about judging a book by its cover. Because I am a good-sized black man, 6'3", a good couple 100 pounds. I ain't going to say how much I weigh, but I'm a good-sized brother. I would understand if people might be a bit intimidated by me, especially when it comes to dealing with kids. If you see this man look like he's a good-sized brother, a good, healthy brother, dark skin, what would you think? Let's be real about that. And he's not authorized. I'd be thinking, no, I'm not sending my daughter with you, sir. No, thank you. Like, it just seems like an automatic thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even I think he recognizes this. Us being big, strong black men just sometimes can be a bit intimidating. Okay, so now if this would have been some little bitty black woman about 115 pounds and, You know, she about 70, 75 years old. I guarantee you there would have been some people hopping on her bus because she don't look intimidating at all. That's just the reality. So,
requests for pickups and drop-offs from school.
And second, the school district got involved. Local news covered this alert to parents about an unauthorized bus. And despite the good intentions, Beaver had to cancel the free rides.
I get it. It's to protect our community, and I understand that, and I'm not going to really bash the rules. They do need to be addressed a little bit more to see how can we put something in place to help out these kids and to help out the community a little bit more.
And he's right, of course. The rules are there to protect us, but they probably shouldn't prevent the things we say we cherish, like community and people like Daryl Beaver being their absolute best selves. Speaking of which, Beaver is raising money now to buy a passenger van and set up a nonprofit, which apparently would allow him to offer free rides to school. Those are the rules, I guess, only in America.
and now you see that, and now he's trying to do it the right way. That's all they're asking. Just do it the right way, and he still can be a help. I love where his heart is. This whole video is really just meant to highlight a situation that wasn't so positive, turn it into something positive, and I think that brother is going to be on his way to helping, and we just need more people like him. We got people in my chat that do amazing things in our community. Y'all keep your heart in the right place. Continue to keep doing that. Much love to all of you guys, especially those who put boots on the ground and get out there and actually help in our society. Much love to all of you guys who do that, okay? Thanks.